Hello, Lillian here, and I'd like to welcome you to this YouTube channel. It's all about helping you guys as an online business coach or an online coach of any sort get the results in your business. So yeah, this is actually going to be a video about briefly wrapping up what an online coaching business model is and what it actually looks like. And I'm going to be discussing more so here the organic strategies. And then if you want to, in other videos, we then also discuss paid Facebook strategies or YouTube strategies. But for now, it's all about the organic. And just to set your expectations correctly from the beginning, I always think that you need to get the mindset and expectations right and correct in the way of thinking that this is not going to be an overnight thing at all. No way. It's going to be at least a 6 to 12 month journey. And the reason why I say that, because you have to allow for life to take over, you have to allow for illnesses, you have to allow for family things, you have to allow the time that it's going to take for you to get your head around building an online coaching business, because there are so many moving parts. But once you understand what those moving parts are, everything else becomes easier. So essentially, I mean, I haven't got a whiteboard with me today, but essentially you want everyone to be in your email list. So this is our email list at the bottom here. And why is because you need to have control over something, because you placing all your efforts on platforms like Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, you have no control. There are cases where sometimes your account can get closed, or it might freeze, or you might lose some data, or whatever goes on, but you have no control over those environments. But when you have an email list, as long as they're still subscribed, you have complete control over all those people in that list, which is amazing. And that's where the money's made, in the follow-up. So essentially, the business model would be, just to wrap it up in a quick sort of like version here for you today, I love YouTube. You're here right now watching my video, and YouTube, the way I see it, is like you building your online coaching assets online. And each video, if it's actually optimized correctly, is worth so much to you, because they are long-lasting assets. They will stand the test of time, because they will be linked to your free lead magnets. They'll also be holding great value and content in each video. There's just so many stuff, and again, this is for another video, but YouTube is all about you directing that viewer into your lead magnet to capture their email, and then they're in the list. So that's your YouTube part. You've also got two other very important and very powerful and effective organic strategies that you can use via Facebook. You've got your actual Facebook group. The power of a Facebook group is just phenomenal. And then also you've got your Facebook profile. Now, if you haven't done so already, when it comes to your Facebook profile, you can actually max out to 5,000 friends. Now, if you are sitting at 2,000 friends and you know exactly what online coach you are right now and what business you want to pursue, then you can actually find another 3,000 people that might potentially want your services. So that's the power of your profile. But it's not all about selling on your profile. It's all about literally just providing value, and then every now and then direct them then to, and this is the other part of the business model, your Facebook group. And you have quite a lot of control over your Facebook group, because you're going to end up collecting people who are interested in your services. So a group specifically created for that coaching service that you're offering. But essentially from that group, you still want to pull people from the group into your email list, and you do that by giving away freebies, or maybe you might want to offer a low-end course every now and then. But essentially you are pulling them back or into your email list. So your YouTube channel is here, and you're directing them to your lead magnet, so capturing the email list there. And then you've got your profile, only adding value really more so sort of 80% of the time, and then every now and then you would then direct them to your Facebook group, and then from your Facebook group, once you build that, every now and then try and get them into your email list. So you can see how this sort of ecosystem works. So essentially building your email list, and this is something that you can do on a daily basis. More in other videos. I mean, obviously I haven't got a diagram for you today, but to try and visualize that is all you need really to really get some momentum in your online business. And once you have, you know, a program that's working, you've had like a beta version that's worked, you've had like feedback and results from clients, this is when you start putting money into your program, into paid Facebook marketing, and also you know, YouTube if you wish, and you can go from there, and that's how you scale. But that's the business model in a nutshell. If you've got any questions, then please let me know. I actually offer, I've just finished off actually, a mini crash course. So it basically gives you everything that you need in order to build your online coaching business. So if you're still there scratching your head and you're not too sure exactly how this thing works, then I've been there, I totally get it. When I first started, it was just a bit of a confusing maze that I found myself in. But once you actually get to know and understand, there's actually 3 main parts that I speak about, using my freedom system, which is the lead generation, to then the sales process, to then also your program delivery. And when you get those 3 moving parts working well together, and then also you concentrate on building your relationships online as well as your ecosystem, which I've just pretty much spoken about with the YouTube, your Facebook groups and your Facebook profile, get them into your email list, then everything else starts to really flow in your online coaching business. That's when you start seeing results, that's when you start serving the clients that you want to serve, and that's when you start to feel that freedom, flexibility, and also money for all your hard efforts as well. Anyway, the link to that mini course, 5 Steps to Freedom as an Online Coach, in a description box, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.